You know, we really like to tell good stories here on 11 News, and we have a great one to share with you now. Joining me is Ari Goldstein. He is a student at the University of Maryland. Good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in. You have quite a story to tell us. You are actually a bone marrow donor.
Yes.
How did that happen?
So I swabbed to join the bone marrow registry about my junior year of college. A couple months later, I get a call that I'm a potential match. I go through the confirmatory testing. That one doesn't pan out, but then almost exactly a year later, I get another call, a potential match, and that one ends up working out, and then I donated in September of 2016. Yeah.
And you recently just met the person that you donated to.
Yeah, I met her in April at the same event where I first swabbed, so it was a very emotional experience. We got to meet each other for the first time. Yeah, it was really moving.
There she is right there. That's pretty incredible. Yeah. And you say she's actually doing really quite well right now.
Yeah, as far as I know, I think she's cancer-free. She's resumed most of her daily activities, which, you know, that's the best possible thing you could hope for.
That's fantastic. Talk about the process a little bit, because you say there are different ways once you get that cheek swab and someone, you know, makes the call to you that you can actually help.
Right, so when you first join the registry, it takes about 2 minutes. It's just a simple cheek swab and filling out some information about yourself. And then after that, it's going to be just some confirmatory blood testing, just some blood work. But then there's 2 different routes you can go. There's the traditional needle in the hip that most people think about. That only happens about 20% of the time, as far as I know, usually for pediatric cases. The other 80% of the time is what's called peripheral blood stem cells, where they give you this injection that increases your blood stem cell count. And then they basically, on the day of the donation, they pull out the blood, siphon out the stem cells, and then put the blood back into you. It takes around 6 hours, depending on the situation. But yeah, it's not nearly as painful or as hard as people make it out to be at times.
And that was the process that you went through.
Exactly.
And you said the next day you felt almost up to speed.
Yeah, I felt probably 90–95% the next day. I don't think I went to work the next day, but I felt like I probably could have just take that day off because I could.
That's so wild. And even wilder, you're in medical school too.
Yes, yeah. I just finished my first year at the University of Maryland Medical School. So yeah, it's really puts everything into perspective when you're in the studies, and then you kind of understand really what you're doing it for. Makes that connection.
How rewarding was this experience for you?
It's hard to put words onto it. It's very rewarding. It's one of those experiences that if you give the opportunity to do, you just kind of have to seize on it.
That's pretty incredible. You could donate, or you could do the cheek swab, never get the call. You got the call very soon afterwards. Would you do it again?
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, Ari, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. For more information about the Gift of Life Marrow Registry, you can visit giftoflife.org. And coming